everybody in the world. So I wanted to pick up the video camera today because apparently it is something that the world is calling 12-12-12. So I wanted to extend a few thoughts on this idea and just get it out there. Because there's been many times in this world where we have all been saying, it's the end of the world as we know it. You know, the world is ending, or it's this time to wake up. And really, the time isn't a day or a time that is set on the calendar, but this is a time that is set by ourselves. That we can choose to wake up and wake up out of this dream in the instant that we choose to sow for ourselves. That it happens in the moment now. It never happens in the future, and it's never happened in the past. It always happens now. And so that's why the power of decision is our own. But if we are holding on to this idea that this awakening is going to happen on 12-12-12 or December 21st or in the new year, and you know, we start to plan these special days in the future, then all we're doing is delaying our awakening until then. That we're thinking that it has something to do with these things that are outside of ourselves that are going to assist in our awakening, when all that it really is an acceptance of the truth for ourselves. And the truth is that we have never done anything wrong. That everything that we see here through our physical eyes is not a reality, and nothing here is real. What is our true reality is what we share with each other and with God. It is our eternal nature as souls. And when we come here to experience this earth, we've merely forgotten the truth of us as souls. Thus, we believe this world to be real, and then we're caught in it. And then we set these fancy dates, such as 12-12-12, as the moment when we're like, oh, we're going to awaken, everything's going to change. I did the same thing last year on 11-11-11. It's a special day. And nothing happens, right? And we wonder why. Because it's not a change that happens outside of ourselves, it's a change that happens within. It's a shift in perception. It's a change in the way in which we see ourselves and we see our world. So that no longer are we running from the idea that I am the light, that I am the Christ, but we accept that for ourselves as true. That instead of saying, oh, you know, it's Jesus Christ in his physical body that's going to come back to this earth and save us, no. It's the remembrance and the awakening that we are the Christ. And this can be considered some sort of blasphemer, you know, when in reality, this is what God created us to be. Always, in eternity, even being here in form. This time-space continuum doesn't change our reality. It merely puts a spin on it for us to have a different experience of form. But it is a dream. It's a dream much like it would be if we're lying in bed at night and we have a very, very vivid nightmare. It appears real. It appears very real while we're in it. But then when we wake up in the morning, we realize, oh, that was just a dream. Phew! Thank you, God. Same thing happens here. That the death and the sin and the chaos and the destruction and war is not real. It is not our reality. And the instant we say, I'm done with it, hands off the wheel, I'm open to see the truth, I'm open to accept the truth, and I'm open to realize and remember that I am the light of this world. God, remind me that it is so. It is in that instant that the veils are lifted. The remembrance dawns upon the mind. And we remember that this world is just a dream. That our home is safe, with God in heaven in our hearts. That it's not found in some book, it's not found outside of us, it is right here, right now. And all we have to do is accept that for ourselves. And so this time in this world, where we are approaching 2012, yes, it's a pivotal time for all humanity. But mostly because all of humanity has put so much collective thought into it. And so because we've put so much collective thought into it, it is the thought that is the energy that gives some sort of seeming power. But all that this is it allows us to rest in the surety that we're all going through the same thing. That we all can surrender the false and accept the true. And remember that we have an inner guide of reason that guides us every step of the way. And no matter who we're with and no matter where we are, that we can ask to listen to this voice for love, receive guidance from this voice for love. are told what is so. So we can accept that no matter where we go, and no matter who we're with, that we are an authority of Christ. But not an authority over our brothers, an authority with our brothers, and that's how we can come together in cooperation, in co-creation, and joy. So this time of 12, beautiful souls, let this day be the day that you accept salvation for yourself. That you accept that you are whole and complete and perfect and that you have done nothing wrong. This message is coming through me, from the voice for God, to you, to the voice for God in you, to accept it as your own. That could be today. That could be tomorrow. That could be next week. That could be any moment you choose, because the power of decision is your own. So let this moment now be the moment that you choose. Don't go an instant longer. Let go of everything, the ideas about yourself. Let go of this body. Let go of this world. Let go of every book that we've read. Let go of everything that we think is our reality here in form. Go past the form. Go past this world. Go past our thoughts. Reach for the light. And let the light remind you of what is true. An inward experience that will be blissful and joyful and everything we need it to be, to bring forth the clarity and the conviction that's needed within us so we can share it with the whole world. This is what's going on. An inward awakening first, and then the outward world awakens. As we change our mind about the world changes. And believe you me, there's a world beyond this world that we want, and we can join in that vision and bring it here. All of us are the demonstrations of this truth. It's not Brittany's truth, it's God's truth. And God wills perfect happiness for us. Perfect, stable happiness. And that's all I want for all my brothers and sisters. Because it's all I want for myself. And so it is. So, with that being said, I love you all. Have a beautiful day. And enjoy. Bye.